Well, here we go with our next match, our sixth match of the night, and I gotta tell you, I am really looking forward to what happens here. Our TV title match. Cameron Lee has got to, man, he's got to have a lot on his mind thinking about this match with Eddie Blackwell, especially if he's watched any FSCW. As we get loaded up here, Eddie Blackwell. We had a big match last night with or last week rather, Cameron Lee and Cole Morentet. Cole Morentet, very much a respectful wrestler by the book. We didn't really see a lot of weapons usage even. Cole Morentet and Cameron Lee wanted to have a nice wrestling match. Eddie Blackwell is not Cole Morentet.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the television championship.
So I want to tell you about Eddie Blackwell.
You're right, Michael. And judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
Eddie, if you watch any FSCW, and you can watch FSCW for free, with your subscription to the MMWF network, you can also subscribe for free to the FSCW network and watch an archive of their content, including secret content and house shows. It's all on the FSCW network, including matches featuring this guy, one of the most violent and dangerous individuals ever to come out of FSCW. I gotta tell you, if Cameron has watched this guy fight, not wrestle, fight, he knows that he is really in for a hard match. This dude is certifiably insane. As you see, Eddie Blackwell motioning to the crowd and getting ready for our TV title holder. You know, I'm thinking about it as Cameron has brought a lot to the TV title. He's won it a couple times now. He's had some successful defenses with it, but I don't think he's ever faced anybody like Eddie in his career in a TV title match. Maybe Boston. Boston is a very violent individual. Boston has respect for his opponents, respect for the traditions of professional wrestling. Eddie Blackwell respects nobody but himself. Cameron is really in for a hard match tonight. If he's not careful, he is going to get hurt. As he trots around the ring with that TV title, though, you got to think he's feeling pretty good about himself. He beat an FSCW import last week. What's to say he couldn't do it again this week? TV title on the line in this Extreme Rules match.
Introducing the challenger from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, Eddie Blackwell. Introducing the champion from Columbus, Ohio, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the television champion, Cameron Lee.
Cameron, the hometown boy, he's got a lot to fight for tonight.
Butts in those seats and get ready.
Won the TV title at Counterbalance in front of everyone in Detroit. Defended it last Monday on Monday Night Versus, the premiere of the show. Now he's got a big match against Eddie Blackwell. No disqualification. Extreme Rules. Here we go.
Okay, guys, here we go.
Eddie Blackwell starting things off big.
Here, and this crowd knows it. They're coming unglued right now. Though he's not showing it outwardly, this title defense has to have him nervous.
Cameron, again, he's got to be careful, and now he flings Eddie out of the ring. Almost onto the ring steps.
be sitting right here. And he hits the knee lift.
You know, we've seen some close calls on countouts tonight, but they're not going to happen here.
What do we expect from him in this championship match? Well,
A big knee to the head. Cameron immediately attacking Eddie Blackwell. But I got to wonder, is he just making Eddie more mad? And now Eddie, big boot, and now he's over here on the announce table. Eddie throwing Cameron back in the ring. And now look at this, a deadlift powerbomb? Could he do it? He does! Cameron stays down, Eddie goes for the early pin. One. With Eddie, anything is possible. You could see any number of things come into play. I mean, he comes to the ring with that big bag of tricks. We don't even know what's in that bag. And now he's getting out the kendo stick, and this is going to get real painful quickly. The Cameron, though, elasticizes that kendo stick, and it goes bouncing out of the ring. I think it bounced into the crowd. Cameron using that gator roll. I mean, if anybody in the MMWF is going to be a vicious animal that needs to be contained, it's Eddie Blackwell. And another gator roll here from Cameron.
If you ask me, he expends too much energy trying to be deceptive and deceitful. If he just played, his shoulders are down.
One.
Not much behind that pin attempt. Just needs to do more damage.
If Cameron could keep the weapons away from Eddie, he could easily successfully defend the TV title tonight. If he can keep Eddie grounded, that would also help. But, I mean, he's had some success with that thus far tonight. Could happen. Now the hometown crowd getting behind Cameron Lee here. Tossing Eddie back into the ring. Eddie Blackwell, a violent, dangerous individual, now puts Cameron up on his shoulders. And the crowd not sold on Eddie Blackwell. Cameron getting to his feet and tossed off the apron with a big punch. Kind of makes me wish that at the announce table here was Cobble, Ask Cobble, who could tell me a little bit more about Eddie's history. Eddie said on social media that next week, if he wins the TV title, next week's TV title match will be a Detroit-style street fight. So we're going to get to see some FSCW-style action on the MMWF network if Eddie wins tonight. As now Eddie being dragged around the ring by Cameron. Trio of elbows from Eddie. And Cameron tripped over his own feet. And now, no, here we go. Eddie coming over to the side of the announce table, picking up a steel chair. Oh my goodness, clobbering Cameron right over the back of the head.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Eddie now back into the ring. Cameron on his tummy. Eddie now going up to the second rope. Second rope move from Eddie, and the knee drop connects. Hey, that was a kneeling double axe handle. He connected with the knee and the elbow there.
Lee starting to wobble. His championship reign may very well be holding on by a thread. That confidence he had on his face at the start of this match sure has disappeared, and with good reason.
Cameron's got to do what he can to keep his TV title defense hopes alive. But Eddie Blackwell, that steel chair shot to the back of the head. Cameron off the ropes. Eddie coming back with a big European uppercut. And now, oh, the vertical suplex reversed by Cameron. Still staying alive. And Eddie Blackwell is starting to show a little bit of fatigue. One.
Long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that. I don't think his opponent was expecting that. Looks like trouble here, Byron.
Cameron
on who you're rooting for. He's making a statement here.
On the shoulder. Look, I thought for a second he might be going for the big ending, but tosses Eddie onto the top rope. Instead, And now he's going for the Sonic Spin Dash.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. The force of that impact should put an end to this match right here.
And now Cameron's got Eddie on the shoulders. Eddie reverses out.
No, there's the reversal.
You know, Eddie was able to bully everyone, but now he's going to eat a big ending. Eddie was able to bully so many people in the FSCW. I don't think he was ready for what Cameron has brought to the table here. 3! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Cameron makes it look easy. Eddie tossed the FSCW champion Will Whiteside around the ring last week, gets the TV title shot, but Cameron Lee is unstoppable in Columbus, Ohio. And now Cameron's going to get another TV title match next week. What a big ending there. I thought for sure Eddie was going to kick out of that, but I don't know if he... Man, it must have really caught him right on the kisser. Cameron Lee gets a 3-count victory and wins. How about that? Cameron. You know, Cameron stuck to his game plan. He really only took one weapon shot there. Eddie Blackwell hit him over the back of the head with a chair, but Cameron kept weapons out of the match and managed to defend that TV title relatively clean yet again. We'll have to see next week if that keeps up, but Cameron retains this week on Monday Night Versus. We've got 2 more matches coming for you. Stay tuned.